Okay, Jeremy here again, 303-666-9020. Sorry if I sound like a broken record. Very beginning of that, it's just the way I introduce myself. Jeeps Unlimited, that's what we've been for since 1984. Recently we rebranded ourselves to partsbreakers.com, and it's been going pretty good since. So yeah, just Jeep didn't like us using their name. They send those letters to everybody, I've heard anyway, but we were building our brand and it thought it'd be important to make it our own anyway. So locally we're still very much known as that, and our LLC is still that, but anyway, so this is a 2002 to 2006. It's actually an 03 tub. No rust, absolutely beautiful. It was tipped on its right side, so there's a little bit of body damage. But really was a light tip, and I'll show you that. I want you to see this tub as if you were here in person, like I do all my videos and whatnot. So this side is perfect. Matter of fact, I still have the driver door. It was perfect. Passenger door was actually usable, but on the very top, on that windshield frame over there, is where it took most of that. And if you look down this is actually nice and clean as well. So there's no... Up here is a lot of times when they get rolled or tipped to the side, they crush this area. And although it is repairable, it's a little bit harder to repair this area. And this didn't get damaged during it. So a couple marks up here where the guys pried on the windshield frame, which they shouldn't have done. I had some new guys working for me, so there's a couple dings there. But no hail damage, everything's straight there. Underneath the rocker on the driver's side, nice and clean. The extra holes you see on it up through here were for the rocker guards it had on it. Fender Flares will be taken off. They are the Rubicon flares. So if you want those, just let me know and we'll work something out. The roll bar is something that usually does come off prior to shipping them, because they need to be stacked in a way that they don't get damaged. Or we crate them, and either way the roll bars do come out. So if you need a roll bar, just let me know and we'll figure something out on that guy. Back left corner, perfect. Underneath the tailgate rocker, perfect. Right rear corner, perfect. Through here, all nice and straight, clean. Right here, I think, you can kind of see a little bit. It's hard to see in the photos, but basically right there, there's a little bit of a dimple. And I think that's just where this fender flare kind of got pushed into the tub there. And I mean, you can see that it didn't cause any damage to the flare itself. It's plastic, so that would have been the first thing that broke if it was real bad. And unfortunately, this was a local guy that we knew that had just got done building this Jeep. So he just took the insurance, and we bought it from insurance and went that way. So it was a Rubicon too. So anyway, dimple there. You can kind of see pushed in a little bit there. This is an area that's a little bit boxed in. About the only place that's got a little bit of damage. This is basically the extent of the damage, is this buckle, and it's about 4 inches, almost perfectly centered with the Jeep logo there. So I'm sure a body shop could pull it. It's another area that's boxed in here. I just like to show you exactly what you're getting, so you see you're no surprises. But it's a beautiful tub. I mean, I would consider this an A still because it's so clean, but because there is damage, it will be knocked down to a B, and therefore the pricing is substantially different. And that might be something that's a benefit to someone who's not looking to spend as much on like a grade A, which we do have one in stock right now, or we're about to. So this is the floor for the passenger side, perfect, no rust. Rear section, obviously your rear cargo area, which is nice and clean. Let's see if I can lighten that up a little bit for you. Nice and clean. There's, wasn't overloaded. A lot of times they get a little wavy if they've been overloaded. And then back to this area here, and then your driver floorboard there. So while this stuff's all really nice and clean, it's actually, in my opinion, not the most important part on a TJ or a YJ or even a CJ for that tub to make a swap easy. What you really want is the underside to be clean. And so, let me lift this guy up here. So there's something on the bottom of these tubs called a torque pocket. And really, after doing these for a number of years on the swaps ourselves, it's really what makes or breaks a tub swap, in my opinion. And what you want is exactly what this one is. You want nice, clean torque pockets. So it's a little and hard to see, but that's your first body to frame mount there. Nice, clean threads. And then you get into these pockets here. This is the actual brace I was telling you about. These are surprisingly expensive. We do cut them out occasionally when the tubs are damaged enough, and very difficult to replace. That a lot of times gets collapsed or broken even, or just completely gone. And this one is perfect, perfect, perfect. This is another mount you'll see up underneath your gas tank. Perfect. And then again, your corner, passenger corner, perfect. Up under the gas tank again, passenger side, perfect. And then we have our torque box here. 1, 2, and this is paint. There's absolutely no rust at all in this. If nothing else, it might even be a little bit of the rubber from the boot. So there's not a spot of rust in here. Not surface, nothing. It's nice and smooth like it should be. And then you got your front one there. And then of course your tunnel, that's nice and clean, straight, and everything else. So we'll grade it as a B. You'll save some money on it. It won't last long. We have a trip coming up February. It was gonna be the 26th, but sounds like I'll be heading out next week, which will be around the 22nd of February. And yeah, it's a good opportunity for you to get cheap shipping on a tub. Tubs are usually the most expensive to ship because they have to be crated, and the crate cost with wood being up high right now is almost $500 on its own, plus the freight. So I don't want you to discourage you if you've seen this, you know, later on after these trips, because we do these trips periodically. It's a good chance to ask us when we're doing one, and we can always you know, get a payment on it and then sit on it till we do a trip. Or if you're in a hurry for it, we can get it crated up and then shipped out truck freight. Again, 303-666-9020, partsbreakers.com. You can view this tub, and here in a second, a couple others, and we'll go from there. Okay, thanks a lot.